Okay, well, we got the character flossing, right? So now let's go ahead and make him trip when we mess up. So right now uh, we've got the yay happening, but nothing happens when we get it wrong. So we're gonna make an animation called trip because he's tripping, and how to do that. So let's select the character. I had to click here to get these animations showing for some reason. When I selected the character, it didn't pop up right away, so click around. Okay, so we have floss and idle. Now we're gonna create a new clip. We're gonna make sure you call it trip. You gotta call it trip because the way I coded it, I specifically wrote the word trip. So we're gonna use that everywhere whenever we use it. And look, in the animator, once again, it created this. And so let's just go and just for the trip animation, let's just add some things. Okay, I'll make the tutorial short and sweet. You could animate all the different body parts. We'll just focus on the legs. We'll make his legs kind of this, I don't know, mess up. So we're gonna do rotation, and we're probably gonna need to add we're on, shoot, I'm sorry, Command Z. I clicked arm right instead of leg right. So let's go to the legs. So leg right, and we're gonna go transform position, and then we're gonna go leg right, transform rotation. Okay. Now, so we've got, again, by default, we've got 60 frames per 1 second. So let's just, I'll do a couple of things. I'll do a couple of moves with this one leg. I'll just make one leg shake around a bunch. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll go at 10. We're gonna rotate it on the Z axis. Let's go 45, right? And then we need to move it out to the right. So let's go with 1, see how far, no, that's not far enough. So let's go 4, ooh, way too far. Let's go 2. Okay, not bad. And then let's move it up a little bit on the Y. So we'll go to negative, say 1. Whoa, that's negative 21. Negative 1, way too high. Negative 1.57. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so he's going like this, and we're just gonna make, and then look at this. We can take this whole row. I'm gonna select this whole row and copy. So I'm pushing Command C on my keyboard, and then I'm gonna come here and go Command V. It'll paste all of these position and rotation frames, right? So we're just gonna make his leg shake back and forth to keep this video. Okay, you could swipe up and down here and you'll see the whole properties windows changes, which would have been useful to say earlier, because you could click this, you can click the top point and it'll select the whole row. Okay, Command C, Command V. Now watch this. I'm gonna select a couple at the same time, this one and this one. So when I go Command C and here and Command V, it'll paste both of them. So let's just see what it looks like when he does his little thing. Okay, that's gonna be his trip, okay, for now. Okay, I'll make his head go back and forth, why not? Let's go position. Let's go head, position, transform, position, and we're gonna make his head go, say around 20. We'll make it go to the X, too far. Let's go 0.3. Yeah, and then around here we'll go negative 0.3. So it's gonna go, his head's gonna go wiggle back and forth while his foot does that. Okay, that's the whole trip animation. Okay, so now from idle, we're gonna do something like this, just like we did before. So we need to make a parameter. Remember that from the last tutorial. We're gonna click this and we're gonna make a trigger. We're gonna call it trip, because in code, that's what I called it. And I'll put it down here so we could see that we got the floss here and the trip here. So I'm gonna click this. Now I'm gonna right click it to make a transition, move it here. And we need to say that when the condition of the trip happening, not the floss, the trip, this animation will play. Okay, so let's do a little preview. Okay, so we kind of don't want all of that to happen, but we got to play around with those, remember. So now let's do the control, make transition, right click, make a transition back. So this, we select this little arrow right there, and we need to say uncheck exit time. So I learned that from our last tutorial, that if you don't click that, it makes it play the whole idle animation first before going to trip. But I think if I unclick has exit time, it'll just go right to it. But we'll find out. Let's see. You're gonna have to play around with those settings a lot. So let's just mess up. Yep. Okay. And then let's do the correct one. Yay! 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 Mess up. Mess up. Mess up. Yeah. See. So he doesn't have to play. So there we go. So you make your whole trip animation better than that. Shaking leg animation, and have fun with that. Okay, so you've got your floss, your trip, and we're all set to go. Okay, have fun.